Good morning, and today we are in what's called Maggie's Bridge car park. Nice little National Trust car park. It's free actually, and there's nobody else here, although there's a car now arriving. But what we're going to try and do today is we're going to try and do Blake Fell and Gavel Fell. We'll see how we get on basically, but we're fighting the weather. The weather hasn't been good, but this window of opportunity is open for us, and so we're just taking it, and we're going to go slow and just enjoy this lovely walk today. So we start off heading in out of the car park, and we immediately turn left and we head for High Nook Farm and High Nook Tarn, I think it is, but we'll check that on the map in a minute. So let's get going. Here's Andrea, all kitted out today. Good morning. Look at the view ahead of us. Some nice scenery. Lots of sheep, of course.
Oh, sheep. Lambs.
Here's some lamb footage. So we very quickly come to High Nook Farm. It's got a bit of character, this farm, hasn't it, Andrea? Maybe I'll just leave it at that. There was a wee arrow saying this is the way to come down there, so we'll keep going. And there's the farmer himself. So you go down by the side of the farm and just keep going. Just look how beautiful that is today. Stunning. So here is High Nook Tarn. It's not really a big one, is it? There's a couple of ducks over there, Andrea. Oh, aye, right. You could be right, it could be geese. It's alright. And it seems as if we've got a path here taking us on. We can see the zigzags up the hill. That looks to be our path. Andrea has just spotted this little pathway that will help us to cross this little beck, so that we're on the right route up to Fothergill Head. Love the sound of the water. Well done, Andrea. Well done. Take a breather. Some people just cannot stick to the route. They have to find an alternative. Andrea thinks straight up is the best thing to do. I'll just continue on the zigzags. So, was that shortcut a good decision or bad decision? Bad decision, okay. Well, we'll not dwell on it. We'll not gloat for too long. Views are just getting spectacular. See the tail end of Loweswater and the tail end of Crummock now coming into view. And here's Andrea coming into view too. Well done. Andrea's just said, oh, a little downhill. Anyway, still following quite a good path, and I'm following Andrea, of course, now. That's when it works really well. We're getting nearer and nearer to Fothergill Head. The path is good, it's grassy, but we like it. So here we are, reached the fence. Fothergill Head, it's called. It's a little bit windy, so we take a right here for Blake Fell, and then we come back on ourselves and head up to Gavel Fell. So a coffee break over, and we're now heading up to Blake Fell, and we're on the, I suppose you call it the north side of the fence. There's a decent enough path there, you can see it. So we'll follow that. Blake Fell! I can't remember, 570 meters or whatever it is. I can't even see you. go. Desperate up here. Oh, we've done it. Head it, Andrea. Head it. Let's go. Well, the wind and the rain has abated a little bit, and we're heading back down now to Fothergill Head, following this path. We've actually taken the right side of the fence this time, the south side. So then we have to make a decision when we get down here as do we go on to do Gavel Head, or do we just go back? So there was a decision made that we would go on to Gavel Fell because, well, it has got a little bit easier in terms of wind and rain, and we're just following a nice path as well. So the fence is over there, we're to the left, and I'm just following Andrea. All of a sudden the visibility is starting to clear. We can see the outline of the fells again. Okay, we're moving on. Conditions are starting to improve, and we have just seen somebody coming up our route. I'm saying nothing until he comes past us, but some people are brave. They are very brave. I think that's what Andrea needs when she's doing the fells. Okay. Fantastic. This is it. Gavel Fell, 526 meters, or as Eddie would say, or thereabouts. 526. Woohoo! Gavel Fell, second fell of the day. Well done, Andrea. Isn't it amazing how the conditions change? All of a sudden we've got a phenomenal view up here. Phenomenal view. On the tube. And we're going to go on. We're going to take that path, and then we're going to try and get back down the next valley, back to Maggie's bridge. Okay? Lead on, darling. We're all lovey-dovey now. A little bit of a descent now into the valley, and the mountain biker, he's gone on straight. When we get down into the bottom of the valley, we take a left, and then we can see a path up Hen Comb, which is great. Okay, so we've crossed the fence at this stone, and there are various paths here now that are going to take us left over to Hen Comb, but Andrea's just saying that it's very, very boggy here, so we just need to be very careful. Continuing to descend. Visibility's good now, and there's Hen Comb. Yeah, so we've come all the way down that path beside the fence, crossed this fence, and now we are heading up. I'm following the lady in yellow. I don't know what it is about Andrea, but I can't catch her up now. She is really flying. So we're finally out of that marshy stuff, and we're now climbing up. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Well done, Andrea. Super. More spectacular views of Buttermere. I'm taking them now when I can, because you just don't know when this weather can change. Scale force down there, I see it too. Red pike still hidden, just came over the brow.
Oh, lovely.
I think that is
a sight for sore eyes. That is just amazing.
Amazing?
Yes.
Alright.
Always like to see.
Get this peak done today, Andrea, and we'll be the 3 Peak Arnolds. There she goes. Well done, Andrea. Hen Comb. Hen Comb, 509 metres. Well done. 3rd peak of the day. That is some achievement, Mrs. Arnold. And we didn't think we would get any done today. You know, absolutely fantastic.
And reward us
Well done.
with the views.
I'll just tap my own stick here too. Look. Blake fell, and then Gavel fell. Beautiful. So there's Mellbreak, and the guy there, he's just showed me a path that he came up. You can just see it, that goes across the side of it, and that's the way they went up. And they must have come down almost the same way, and then they've come to do this one. So you don't have to do the screes. Absolutely. Was I right in saying there that a minute ago you asked me, were there any other windrights we could climb today? Good girl, Andrew. There's our route back down, you can just see it. Andrew really loves the way that beck is meandering down through the valley. There we are, the tree came.
Three takes are today.
And smiling. I'll just stop it to take a few photographs of this because it's just a pity not to. A gate here that says private, no right of way, and yet we can see where we have to go. That's a wee bit sharp. Much discussion. We have decided to go left because Andrew was a wee bit worried that we had more roadblocks. That's a wee bit sharp to not let us through there. Just lovely. Yes, good, go for it. Now, crossing the river. Andre. Okay, careful now, Ted. Careful now. That's it. Sticks have been thrown. Oh, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Well done, Andy. That cuckoo is very, very near. We're just heading up now to High Nook Farm. Back on the path, straight back to the car. So it was quite a detour that, but we're back on the pathway that we were on this morning that leads up to High Nook Tarn, so we know exactly now where we're going. But look who's emerging out of the fields, Miss Bluebell herself. Okay, Andrea, here we are back in one piece at Maggie's Bridge. What a walk and what a day. What a morning we've had. 4 hours, 49 minutes of adventure. Enjoy that, Andrea?
Yes, very good.
We'll have a look at the Strava data later. But we've done 12.16k. Great walk. Well done, Andrea.
Well done, Ash.
So it's been another great walk in the Lake District. I've really enjoyed it, Andrew's really enjoyed it. We had some bad weather, wind and rain up on Blake Fell, but we persevered and it cleared once we got to Gavel Fell, and then Hen Comb was a wee bonus. So thanks for watching, hope you've enjoyed it, and until the next one.